T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Going to mess with the wrong melon farmers. Thug life. And here we go.
I prayed that he would burn in hell, but in my heart.
This is as far as you go. No more.
Hello, Sydney. Are you God damn me.
Wish I had you all alone, just the two of us.
Baby, ooh, 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 baby.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Movies and Beyond. Once again, I am Michael, and today is Monday. Today is Horrorverse Monday. We've been looking forward to this one, well, since the last one. With me on Mondays, as always, is Eric from the Bearded Entertainment. What is up, my man? How you doing today?
Dude, I'm doing good. I'm ready to finally get into this. This is the one where I was like heavily considering last time, like just calling out of work so I could stay on to watch this one.
We'll just make it happen tonight. Do it all.
Exactly. So, we waited, but I'm glad it's finally here.
Yeah, man. I am too, dude. Like, this is one that we've definitely been looking forward to. Also been looking forward to having Aaron and Chuck back on the stream too, man. It's always a good time with them. Right now, Aaron is here. Chuck is probably running in his house at this moment, getting his stuff set up. He will be along shortly. But let's go ahead and bring Aaron on from CCC Entertainment. What is up, my man? How you doing today, bud?
I am fantastic, Michael. Thank you for
This
having me
guy
again, bro.
again?
Yeah, bro, I'm back, bro. I'm back.
I'm kidding.
Good to see you guys.
Dude, I'm excited to
Yeah,
watch
man.
the movie, man. Y'all put out some good stuff. And
Yeah.
I don't know if I speak for Michael, but I'm just ready to see where this whole thing's going.
Yeah, man.
I feel like
I'm
we
excited.
had the individual Avenger films first, right? And now we're actually getting the team up. Is what I'm hoping. It might not happen just yet, but I'm hoping we're getting there.
Well, in about an hour and a half, you'll know.
Oh yeah. And the big thing too, that after, we watched the Horrorverse last time, there was a small debate in my mod chat with some of my moderators. There was a puzzle box there. How the fuck are they going to use this puzzle box? What are we doing with the puzzle box? Is Pinhead going to show? There was a lot of, back and forth with that, so not only was it good, and not only did we all enjoy it, it kept us talking afterwards.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's something that you really want. And it's something that, the people that were, involved in watching it have been talking about, man. And I can't wait to sit back and watch this with them. So definitely looking forward to this one for sure. And speaking of the people in the chat, let's go ahead and see who we got with us tonight. Russell Dorsey's in the chat saying, "What's up, everyone? I smashed that like button like Jason Voorhees. I hope everyone is having a wonderful night. Happy Monday, everyone. Back to Crystal Lake, where they wasn't heard from again." What's up, Russell? What's going on, my man? Val from Val's Views is in the chat. The General is in the chat, and the General always gets a salute from Movies and Beyond. What's going on, Val? I hope you're doing well. Val's also saying, "Welcome to the channel. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video out on your social media. Hit that bell icon to get notifications of new videos and upcoming streams." God, so good. So good, Val.
That was a great job.
She's on it.
She is
She's
on it.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. I'm just going to have her start writing the scripts for my show on what I come out and say and everything, because it'll probably sound way better. I can Ron Burgundy as long as she doesn't Ron Burgundy me and be like, what did he say at the end of the wall where you got
yourself, San Diego?
Oh, fuck yourself, San Diego. Yeah,
It was good. It was good.
Yeah. It's so good, man. That movie.
You're
So
fired.
good.
Oh, you're fired too.
Steve Eaton's in the chat also saying, "Hello, everyone. What's up, Steve? Always glad to have you here, my man. What is going on?" Let's see who else. Melissa is in the chat as well saying, "Hey, what is up, Melissa?" Val did throw out the hashtag Thug Life. That's what I'm talking about.
Thug Life.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. Logan Cannon saying, "Howdy, y'all. What is up, Logan? Glad to have you here."
Logan
Glad
is
to have
in
you.
this episode, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
He does a great
nice.
job. I can't wait for you to see his performance. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Let's definitely point that one out for sure. Sarah Campbell's in the chat saying, "Hey, what is going on, Sarah? Always glad to have you here." And it looks like Chuck is ready to join the chat.
Oh,
What is
you
up,
made
my man? How you doing?
Had to change and get a little bit more appropriate for the show.
Hey, looks
And-
good, man.
Man, after an hour and a half in the car, I had to urinate. It's just a simple thing. Sometimes you just got to stop and pee.
You know,
Yeah.
And maybe
I
pour.
always-
And maybe pour for all of you beautiful people out there who like seeing what we're drinking. Yes, here's a whole glass of bourbon.
well done.
Here you go, bro.
Well done.
Good for you.
Well done. Logan is saying, "I'm ready to see the glory of Jason Voorhees." Well said. Well said. Let's see. Steve is also saying, "I'm ready to see the glory."
Glory of Logan Cannon.
It's good, man. It's good.
I can't wait.
I just think both of them in the same frame. That's twice the glory.
Twice the glory. Ages of Fear, Clayton is in the chat saying, "What's up, gang? Ready to kick it with you guys." If you haven't checked out Ages of Fear yet, he's doing a podcast over on Ages of Fear on YouTube. Go ahead and check him out. He's done a lot of different things at this point. He's just getting his channel up and going, and so far it's great content. So if you haven't checked out Ages of Fear, please do so.
Hey,
I
if
know
you're
he's
looking for
recently
guests, hit us up.
Phantasm.
Thank you,
yeah.
Blake. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Oh yeah. I think that I got everyone that is talking. And what Russell is saying makes me want to drink some now. So you might have a buddy there with you, Chuck.
You
out
got
here in-
excited last week. It was Russell, wasn't it? It was like, is that bourbon? And I was like,
I'll
Maybe.
never tell.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Everybody's in the chat. Everybody's excited for this. You know, I do know that at the beginning of this, it kind of has a little lead up video to the start, doesn't it?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
Previously on the Horrorverse.
Previously.
Yeah, to remind everybody that this is a series and it does connect to the Shape fan film that we did also over a year ago. So,
and there was a lot of material we covered in those.
Oh, yeah,
7, 8 episodes, 9.
Yes, we did.
This is the ninth. This is ninth episode.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. 8 episodes. Yep.
So we watched The Shape and we watched 8 episodes of the actual Horrorverse.
Yep. Yeah, it's been a fun story to try to put together for everybody that's involved and to make sure we stayed true to, you know, the source material and yet still be creative with it. So, you know, it's challenging, but we've had a blast from fucking making this thing. I mean, it's fun. And I'm sitting here, I was thinking about the other day. I mean, when we stopped filming, Chuck? When was the last time?
For the Horrorverse?
Yeah, what was that?
The last shot was December, the first week of December.
First week of December. Okay, so like I'm antsy right now. Like I'm stoked. And we were going to put episode 10 start shooting in March or April, and I'm sitting here ready now. Like I want to go right. Fuck.
We are in pre-production, everybody.
We are fantastic.
I know the feeling, man. I'm always feeling that way.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: say that you do start filming in March or April. What's a turnaround on what your next project is? Like, is it going to be another full length like Jason Voorhees? So that's the route that I believe we talked about last time that you were going. What's the turnaround look like on that on those?
Well, you know, like I said, we managed to knock out 1 episode per month for the shorts, and that was just a prelude to this trilogy that we wanted to do, but we wanted to put it in the season format, you know, like this series. So the last 3 episodes are going to be at least an hour longer, each one of them. So 10 and 11 should match this one or be longer. But the turnaround time, if we start shooting late March or beginning of April, and we'll probably take weekends because we all have day jobs. Yeah. You know, we could probably get it done in about 8 or 9 days of shooting. And once that's completed, I usually edit as I go. So once we're done shooting, it's pretty much going to be ready. And then our composer scores it as we go as well. So I'm thinking probably June, late June.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it won't be too long.
I was expecting you to say, probably around Halloween. You know what I mean? For you to say that turnaround, man, that's freaking awesome.
Our goal, I believe our goal, Aaron, correct me if I'm wrong, but our goal is to have 11 done and out either to match the beginning of the year for 2025 or to end the year 2024.
Correct. That's it. Yeah. I'm taking this year to really focus on Horrorverse while our company is doing some other projects as well. Like my wife, she does documentaries. Chuck's got a feature we're going to shoot this summer. So we've got other things we're doing, but this was my baby, and I'm just trying to, and these guys are all helping me just kind of crank this thing out and try to get to everybody as fast as possible. So
that's so awesome, man. And I guarantee, you know, not only, you know, do we have you guys on to watch and review, but, you know, I don't like to speak for Eric, but you guys have definitely made a fan out of me, and I can't wait. You know, each time something comes out, it's like, yeah, let's go. I want to watch it. You know, yeah, it's true, man.
I appreciate that, man.
And a lot of people in the chat too that I talk to outside of here, you know, they're all asking, when's the Horrorverse? When are we doing that? You know, and that night we were doing this, they were like, let's stay, let's do it. You know, like let's throw it on there. Let's throw another hour onto this stream. And it's
I had instant, like I had direct messages on Instagram, like, you sure you can't stay?
we can pull this out.
We can probably do it.
But yeah, so let's go ahead. You guys ready to get this started? Because I'm sure that we're going to want to talk about this when this.
Well, does anybody have any questions before we begin? No.
What's it about, Chuck?
It's about fucking time to start the movie.
Yeah. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Perfect answer.
So I actually prepared myself this time. I actually have it all set up here. It's where we can get this going. Now, when I do hit play, let's go ahead and let me know on sound and everything on how we're doing with that, both in the chat and on the panel, please.
Previously on the Horrorverse.
His name was Donald. He was.
I'd say a little louder if you can.
I do remember him.
Where is he now? Oh, he died many years ago in a car accident back in 1965.
How's that?
What you gonna do, Sheriff?
What I always
Sounds fun to me.
Okay, cool.
I mean, we've worked like dogs for 4 years and it's got us absolutely nowhere. God forbid we get a brief moment at a tiny chance at actual fucking advantage.
What's up, Peter?
Must be talking about you guys. I don't even
Hey,
know.
Peter, if I didn't get a chance to say, man, thank you so much for that thank you card. You know, I forgot to bring it up before, but, you know, thank you, Peter. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Love you, man.
All right.
And away we go.
Oh, Val says the louder, please.
Okay, I guess I can turn. It's up all the way on YouTube. Don't know if this is gonna help it at this point. See what I can do here.
I can't believe I agreed to this.
Oh, never a good thing.
It's not all bad.
Not all bad. There's no reception anywhere. It's fucking awful. What are we even doing here?
We're enjoying the peace, dear. You're away from your phone. You're away from civilization. We're just enjoying a night of peace. Only problem's your fucking drama.
Drama? I'm fucking drama?
Yeah, you act like I'm all bad.
Oh
okay?
no,
Last
you're
time
not
I
all
checked,
bad.
I'm not
You're
the one that
amazing in
decided it was.
bed.
That's true.
But you're also whiny, irritating, and just stupid enough to bring us to a place
Allie,
that's known as
Allie, babe. Okay, I understand we have problems. I'm not gonna sit here and be naive and say we don't, okay? But I love you. And that's what we're doing here, right? We're not escaping civilization and trying to hack it in the woods, right? I'm just trying to spend some time with the woman I love.
And getting hacked in the woods.
You was about to say you're gonna die.
even just the sound of your voice pisses me off. I can't do this anymore.
Wow, she's pretty
Where are you
cold.
going? I gotta piss, dear. Is that okay?
What's the under on him coming back?
Never tell me the odds.
Eric, we were talking about Chuck's backyard before the show. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Right in the cul-de-sac.
This must be 2009, Jason. Protecting his crop.
You know, I have an appreciation for a guy who pulls his pants all the way to his ankles when he pees outside.
You know, I haven't seen that outside of like walking into the men's room and there's you get abruptly, you know, a child is standing there doing that.
Tried to keep her around.
Haven't seen it outside of that, so good on him.
Oh, yes. Quick and to the point.
Mm-hmm. You can't scream if your mouth is sliced completely open.
I'm sorry, baby. It's not your fault. We still have good times, right? Come on, baby. I didn't mean what I said, okay? Let's just have a good time, okay?
Liar. Are we gonna get a swing? Are we gonna get it? Yes.
Yeah, we are. Oh, that's a great shot. Oh, yes.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I want that as a wallpaper for my phone.
Welcome to episode 9.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, that was so good.
That's my daughter and son-in-law, by the way.
All right, honey. So you're just gonna climb all the way in the sleeping bag and just go limp. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
It's so much fun. When we caught that shot, we were so excited. It was so good.
Yeah, it looked fantastic.
About giving your heart away. He's hoping love will never die.
It's okay.
Sometimes you just can't keep love alive. But
Listen. I don't normally talk to old scary men, but I got my hole stuck in the goddamn lake out there, and I need some help getting it out.
Let me throw some clothes on. I'll come out and take them.
Great. Appreciate it.
I mean, why you gotta insult him before you ask for his help? Like,
Oh, that's none.
And there's Logan Cannon.
There he is.
God damn it. Stupid piece of shit.
Timmy! You Timmy?
I am.
You got an answer?
Timmy! I'm busy. I'm fishing. Lunch is ready. For fuck's sake, I'm busy.
Jesus, kid, you talk to your mother that way?
She's a pain in my ass.
children these days.
Hey.
Millennial.
Yeah, I'd still be getting beaten. Like,
yeah, I was about to say, even at 35 years old, if I'd have talked like that, I'd still have to go get my own Switch from the Switch tree.
God, I hate that fucking guy. I'm not hungry.
I don't give a shit. Get over here.
Jeez. Timmy,
Logan, I got a feeling you're gonna die, bud.
How fucking old are you?
If I was a betting man.
Greek origin. It means God's honor. Apparently, my mom went to church at some point. Who knew?
guess it's time to eat.
Ugh. All those assholes do is tell me what to do.
Parents tend to do that.
He's not even my dad. He's just banging my mom.
You're not my real dad.
Thing untangled by the time you get back.
Well, my grandpa says you have to fish early in the morning when the fog's still on the water, or the fish won't bite.
What's up,
I've been
Denisha?
fishing this lake a long time. Your grandpa might be talking out of his rear.
Whatever. Could I?
If she had,
until I come back.
she must really not like her parents.
Thanks.
Does anybody else still feel like it's a little quiet?
I've got it all the way up.
Yeah. But we're loud, so yeah.
Yeah, that's
weird.
Yeah.
Is this the sheriff that sacrificed old boy to Jason?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Sheriff. Sheriff, you need to eat.
I don't need soup, Doris. I have my coffee.
I'm keeping you healthy.
I am healthy.
Good. Stay that way.
Thank you, Doris.
You're welcome.
Goodbye, Doris.
Yeah, guys, I don't really know how else to turn it up. Like the
You're fine.
sounds. Okay.
You're fine. It sounds good on my end. Some are hearing it good, and some are say it's a little quiet. So no, it's fine.
Okay.
If you have problems with the volume, you guys got to go over to their channel and watch it again.
There you go.
And then, adjust the volume how you like it.
This is somebody new?
Yes, it is.
I mean, balls of brass to try to go up against Jason with a broomstick.
Just Sheriff likes his jazz.
I was just about to say we went from one scene that was like intense to very calming, and then back. I like that. And then back. I see what you did there. I don't know. She looks pretty handy with that broomstick.
A little bit.
I was kind of imagining the Indiana Jones thing where the dude's just spinning the swords and like doing all this, and then Indy just shoots him.
Yeah.
I was kind of imagining Jason would just like, oh no.
Oh,
She's fighting off Jason, no problem. Hits by a sheriff.
I really hope that you're not dead. Please, don't be dead.
I like how after he hit her, he takes a drink before he gets out. Like, you know.
I love how calm he is. Like, oh, God, don't be dead, please.
Oh, shoot.
It's a good shot of that pumpkin there.
What's wrong, kid? You dreaming?
Where are we?
Don't remember.
Did it kill you? Are we dying?
Just hold on. Just hold on. This isn't real, Michelle.
What?
Hey. Hey. Hey, lady. You okay? Hey. Lady.
Hey, lady. You awake? Oh, good. You're alive. How's your brain? Still functioning? Thank God for that. I'm sure my insurance will appreciate it. So, can you remember your name?
Michelle.
Michelle. Good. So, Michelle, can you tell me what you were doing out there?
Sheriff, come in.
I read you, Doris, but I'm a little busy at the moment.
I got a call from Elias out on 6th.
Yeah, well, just tell him I'll call him when I get back to the office. I got this lady here who needs to go to St. Wesley's.
Well, he said to say, and I quote, Doris, it's important, and you need to get him over there right away.
Yeah. All right, 10-4. Buckle up, lady.
you talking to? Just an old guy. He was helping me with my tangled fishing line.
What'd you do? Get your line all fucked up again? If you listen to me one fucking time, you would need some pedo playing with your pole.
I was thinking we could take a hike up through Crystal Pass. I heard there's some great views up there.
No time. We gotta hit the road in a few hours if we're gonna make it back.
For what? The stupid game?
Yeah, my fucking game.
Love, we know your game is important to you, but, don't you think we
Zip
could...
it. We talked and we agreed that we'd leave by 8 p.m. We don't deviate from said negotiation.
Did you really just fucking say the negotiation? What the fuck?
Well, you always got the ones you want to see die, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking asshole!
Kimmy, I think we've all had enough.
Speechless. For once. Pretty fucking nice. Pack your shit. We're leaving.
Well, we all know how these go.
Yeah, I was about to say you got to have your cannon fodder.
You need your cannon fodder.
So one thing I did notice, probably based on the previous relationship that they had, that once the sheriff showed up, Jason kind of peaced out. He was just like, he stopped pursuing his victim and was just like, oh.
Do you understand that you got hit by
Good observation.
That's one observation.
I didn't see you. You didn't see me.
As much as I would love to avoid paperwork, you need to stay right here, okay? Stay put.
Have a feeling she's not going to be there when you get back. Could be wrong. She seems like the type who does not want to be around cops.
Well, we know that Michael's in the area as well.
Elias,
Yeah, I'm guessing that's why he was called.
Elias is here. Elias, what did you see? He's found me. Who? What did you see? Elias, I need you to explain to me what you saw exactly. It was Michael! Michael who? Michael Myers! What are you talking about? He's come from me, cats! Sorry, kid.
I was just getting my fucking pole.
Wow. You want to watch your language, please?
Fuck you.
What'd you just say?
I said fuck you.
It's lucky I'm not your mother.
This poor kid is just being harassed by everyone.
Are you alright?
What the fuck is all this?
Hey, I told you to... Never mind, just stay here, okay? Sir, this is a crime scene, and I'm gonna need you and your family to leave the area.
What crime, huh?
We'll go, officer.
Why should we go? I'm on a fucking vacation here.
I understand that, but for your safety and the safety of your family, I need you to move along.
You need to pack, Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
You need to watch your fucking sass mouth.
I don't think she likes him.
She's not a fan, no.
I don't think anyone I don't think anyone likes him.
She's my fucking daughter.
She's an asshole.
He clearly doesn't like himself.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm a sovereign fucking citizen.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
You don't say a goddamn thing.
I'll say something.
Oh, sovereign citizen. Love that.
Lady, needing a lip off of you. Drop your fucking panties, okay?
She's gonna thump him with that broom handle.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
The coolest fucking shit I've ever seen.
Another one.
fucking cunt, you.
Don't.
Now it's a fucking crime scene.
Oh.
Oh, love it.
He's a sovereign fucking citizen, and those were fighting words.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's going to be a nice bruise there. Oh, he can't leave well enough alone, can you, man?
Oh no.
Good, finally.
Timmy, get out of here!
Lady, get. Come on, let's go. Go.
Or you could just stand there.
Elias, what the hell are you doing?
We like Zach one too, Jerry. Thank you.
Goodbye, Frank.
No, Frank, you don't deserve peace in the afterlife.
If Elias is the Elias I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is the Elias.
I'd be like, boy, the Shake's here. Like, you need to come in the house.
Your friends can come over and play again tomorrow. Right now, street lights are coming on. You got to be in the house, okay? You know the rules. Even Jason's like, I'm good. I don't want no smoke.
I just don't even think he cares.
Elias, what the hell is that all about?
I watched over this place for 30 years.
I know.
I kept him in line. I did that.
I know. But the idea was to keep the peace and protect the innocent. And that is not what just happened out there. Look, I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Can't say that in a horror movie, man.
I can never get a signal in this place. Hold on a second, Doris. What are you doing out here?
I'm really scared. I'd rather be outside of you.
Okay. Just, get in the car, okay? In the back.
Okay.
That's the first time she's been cooperative.
Yeah, I was about to say, she's like, you know what? You got it.
Okay.
Yep, I got you, bro.
Little out of my depth right now, Sheriff.
Find the card that says asshole, right? And then call it and ask for Max.
What is Max?
Max is a total asshole. Call him, tell him we got a problem, tell him to bring everything he has, and tell him that that's not going to be enough.
You got it, Sheriff. Do you want me to go out and pick up the kid?
Hell no, I do not. Screwed this whole place up a long time ago. They should have burned it right to the ground. That's.
Sheriff, I didn't read you.
Doris, it's going to be blood all over this camp, and I really don't want it to be yours. Okay?
Well, that's a good line.
Bye, Doris.
I like that.
No, I wouldn't tell anybody. Look, I cried once. I know, you're not. It's okay. It's gonna gonna be okay.
Love a good drone shot.
Yeah. That's gorgeous.
And yes, Logan Cannon in the chat, everybody, is Frank. Rest in peace, Frank. Thank you so much for joining us, Logan, today on the watch along.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for sacrificing yourself to Jason.
This place. This is immaculate. I'm definitely getting my own hot tub.
And we should all know these guys from episode
Yep.
6.
Whoa! They have a pool table, guys. Challenge you later? Huh?
Rooting for him.
Reopen this place after
Rooting
all
for
this
him.
shit. The history here is rough.
Hashtag Team Paul.
Team Paul.
She's talking about the killings that happened in the 70s.
Killings? We're just gonna move on by that, huh?
It was the 80s, and killings have happened multiple times since.
Well done,
It's a
Logan.
legend.
That still haunts this place
Keyword there so far, man.
because it did happen. God, where are you from?
Stanford. Makes sense.
I grew up here, and everyone I know has
Frank will have a triumphant return sometime.
that's died.
Who is this legend? Jason Voorhees.
Voorhees? Sounds made up.
You didn't hear?
All names are made up, bro.
That his mother Pamela killed the counselor, seeking revenge for her son.
We don't get many Thor quotes on the channel.
Counselors, they were supposed to be watching him,
That's a made up word. All words are made up.
All words are made up.
and he drowned.
What kid swims alone at camp?
He was deformed. They treated him like an outcast.
That's pretty fucked up.
And you know the crazy part is one of the counselors actually survived. She cut that bitch's head off with her own machete.
Nice.
And her son, Paul,
The dead one?
he rose from his watery grave and has been killing ever since. Oh my god!
And Camp Blood strikes again.
Fuck the both of you.
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't even be holstered right now. That'd be
gotta trust
I'd
me,
be out with ready to go.
People, we got citizens that are everywhere. Exactly, but not for long if we don't stop him.
What was that thing?
They killed him.
Yeah.
I could tell you everything, Timmy, and it wouldn't matter. It's death. They are death.
They?
Souls made out of nothing but hate and hunger for blood. You okay?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Just peachy.
It's like, look, man, you just dropped some shit on me here. Like,
Give me some fucking time to process, man.
I just watched my mom's neck get snap.
yeah.
Stay close, right? Right by me. Don't worry.
All right.
I will say this: her attitude is improved dramatically.
You know, all it takes is witnessing a double homicide, and you start walking the straight and narrow.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of questions about this character, but I'm assuming that it's going to kind of play out, and I don't want to ask them until
Well, we won't answer anything until after the show anyway.
Yeah.
Gotta wait for episode 10, man. I know that wasn't Michael or Jason who just spoke.
That's my Jason.
Nice.
Jason.
Jason, Mother is talking to you. Find them.
That's a I
like
looking...
that.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that Jason?
Oh no!
Oh shit! Did you see the mark of thorn? I thought it looked different because there was 2 eye holes. Where's her cloak? And her staff.
Stinky ass sweater on though, doesn't she?
Oh, is she supposed to be his? Is she look like his mother? Oh, is she the new Pamela? Just take nope, take the head.
I was thinking the same thing, Russell.
Stay back. Stay back. Jason, they're here. Just don't let them take Mommy.
Good boy, Jason.
Why are you running off with his mother's head? Just drop the head. Look.
Or maybe throw it in a direction and hopefully it goes after it.
Who keeps a decapitated head?
Remember, she was unconscious and she saw the head first.
I mean, seriously, we only have a few days to get this place organized for the incoming patients.
They're not patients, Monica. They're kids.
Troubled youth. Is that any better?
I think you need to evaluate your perception.
We give a shout out to all of them.
They're teenagers that were dealt a bad hand. I don't think they need your judgment too.
Those kids need my guidance and therapeutic treatments. A bad hand is one thing. How they handle it is another. They're suicidal, violent, and depressed. They need our help. Calling them troubled youth for the rest of their lives is not going to do them any good. I am a professional, and they are my patients.
Whatever you say, Doc.
By the way, Amy DiLorenzo is a freaking pool shark.
Oh, was she?
She was running the table and we're like, stop shooting all the balls in.
This place actually is a lot better shape than I thought.
Are you seriously just talking about the lodge?
Some friction here.
Well, counselors.
Anyone down for a few beers?
Counselor episode showed you that Miller, who's that guy right
Mhm.
there, was going to be dealing the drugs, the meth, in Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
And Amy remember and knows, but unfortunately,
Are you okay?
poor Paul doesn't.
Understanding things as they truly are doesn't have to destroy you. It can make you stronger. Breathe. You feel that? You're alive. You want to die? Good. This world is full of horror and pain. fear of this is simply fuel. You can sit and let it burn, or you can use it to stay alive. Your choice.
That was great placement.
Yeah.
No. Is Paul going to be the first of the counselors to go? Oh, no.
Hey, he's just getting beer.
Yeah, but I've seen
I don't know.
Halloween. I know what happens when the lone guy goes to get beer.
Hello?
I told you.
Hello?
Oh, come on, man. Don't be that kind of white person who goes to investigate. Like, go back in the house.
This isn't fucking funny, you guys. What are you trying to Voorhees me?
Oh, that was good.
Hello? Monica? Miller? You're just trying to get me to buy into that legend bullshit. And it's not gonna work.
So you're trying to Voorhees me.
Voorhees is now a verb.
All right, you two. This is last call. I'm gonna drink all these beers. Okay, fuckers. Just don't get pissed off if I tag you with one of these.
I was about to say, bro, are you throwing full beers right now? No.
Here.
No, he picked up rocks.
Whatever.
Ah.
Oh.
What the?
Hashtag Paul gone.
Oh, Paul.
Damn it. I was rooting for you, Paul. He got Voorheesed.
He got Voorhees. He got Myers.
Not doing this sober.
Jason, they're here. Don't let them take
Digging
Mommy.
the score.
Yeah. Anthony Spina all day long.
You want this, motherfucker? I'm not her. You hear me? You need some proof? Don't you move, you undead piece of shit!
No! Don't you dare!
Talk quick.
That would be the very worst thing you could do. And the last. That bitch's head is the last small shred of his humanity left.
Truth.
His mother is all he has guarding him from the hell in his soul.
How do you know that this is his
Why is
mother?
it?
Because he,
Ooh.
My son.
because that is my son.
Knew it. It's Elias.
Yep. Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like she's going to just like
That woman
punt that head into the lake.
Jason loves his mother. He doesn't understand she's gone because he still hears her. Don't move, Jason. Be a good boy. You're a good boy, Jason.
That's a good boy. That's my Jason.
Listen to me, girl. Give her to me. I can take care of this.
You can stop this.
I can stop him.
If you can stop him, why isn't he stopped?
Hell can be satiated, but never stopped.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was coming. He's like, let's see where it goes.
Let's see how this plays out. Yes.
You stay down, you stupid bitch.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him.
My boy. She's safe, Jason. You saved her. Come here, boy. Take your mama home. Jesus, Elias. I didn't know it was your son. But damn it, this has to stop. People are dying. I think you're losing it, man.
Don't you lay a fucking hand on her, you sick fucking bastard.
How'd you like to join your parents? Shut up.
Oh, damn.
Let's get out of here.
They had to bond sometimes.
He ain't no sovereign citizen.
Yeah, but those were still fighting words.
Live to fight another day, kiddo.
Yeah.
Don't you ever put your hands on me again, old man.
You're lucky he didn't tear you apart. And if you'd listened to me, you idiot, I wouldn't have done it.
Oh. So he killed her father.
There you go, Eric.
Oh, no.
It was you. You were there. You killed him!
I satiated. Hell, little girl, is real. Like him, it lies in wait, coming out only if the blood is insufficient.
Who decides when the blood is enough?
Ha! It's never really enough, is it? Take her, Jason. She's yours. Kill. Don't fight it, girl. The end comes for you.
It's not coming for me today.
Uh-oh.
Is that an FPV drone?
Yeah, bro.
That's fucking awesome.
It is awesome.
Nowhere to run.
Those things are so hard to fly.
And hard not to walk into.
I was about to say, I've flown one like twice, the DJI FPV drone. They're so hard to fly.
Our dude's an expert.
Jason,
Flawless.
Mother is talking to you.
That's my Jason.
Kill her, Jason. Kill.
You're a good boy, Jason. You're a good boy. And this fuckface is using you. He hates you. And he hates everything that you are.
My son knows my love. He knows his mother loves him. He can hear her.
Jason.
This dude's off his fucking rocker.
Yeah,
like
bro.
so hard.
Yes.
I am like her. I am like your mother.
Shut your mouth, you lying bitch. She wanted to destroy her. She was going to kill her. Protect your mother.
Good boy, Jason. Good boy.
Ah! Kill that bitch, Jason. Kill her.
Good boy, Jason.
Oh, God. Uh-oh. Shit just got real.
Home my boy. Finally. Michael,
Oh, it's over for you, buddy.
Yeah, I was about to say.
my family. Together again.
So is he? Wait, is he Michael's father too? Are Michael and Jason brothers?
Listen,
Sure is.
Oh,
fuck it.
yeah, I was about to say. That's a brotherly feud I wouldn't want to be in the middle of. I tell you that right now. Oh.
God damn.
Yes, man. I was like, Michael's just fucking bodying Jason over here. Jesus.
You only hit me once. And now.
There you go. This threw his hands like a rag doll.
And he ghosted.
That's right, Michael. You better run. Hell yeah.
That's Freddy.
Yep.
Don't let them take mommy.
I was about to say, where's the sit up? You know it's coming.
Mother is talking to you. Find them.
Jason, you're alone. You won't be alone for long. You won't be alone for long.
I don't know when y'all filmed this, but it looks cold.
Yeah, it was.
Cold as fuck.
I'm like, whoever had to go under in that water. I admire the dedication.
There's Chuck.
There he is. Not to say, you dumb bastard. Don't you know he always comes back? I really like that shot.
Yeah. Gotta have a shot of the moon in a Friday film.
That was shot during the day. That's color grading right there, Garrett. The sun was still out. The moon was out, though. Right?
Yeah, that was the sun. That was the sun on the lake, not the moon.
Well done.
No, that was the moon.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That was the second day.
Yep.
Monica? How are you doing? It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna help you. Okay? You know if you need anything, I'll just give you the room.
Does he have his bag of drugs in the police station?
Yeah, I was about to say, has he got a bag of meth there?
He can't let it go out of his sight.
What'd you say?
Disgusting. You and your fucking lies.
Fucking boys down. Fucking my shit up, and I can't have that.
What? You afraid to let out that you're a goddamn drug dealer? That you lied to our friend Paul? And now he's fucking dead? Don't touch me!
Open your goddamn mouth. I swear to God.
What?
I'll make sure you end up like
Like what? Like Paul.
fucking Paul. Fucking watch yourself, Monica. Watch yourself.
You're gonna pay for this, Miller.
Just threatening to kill someone in a police station with a bag full of drugs? I mean, this dude's just asking to get arrested.
Okay.
Or he's got balls.
It's the meth talking.
What?
What? Really?
These people find good parents for kids, just like you. That's literally what they do.
I literally just watched my mom die.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Maybe don't send me away to people I don't even fucking know.
Can you at least try to watch your language?
I'm not. All right. I'll work on it.
See? Quick double homicide. Children's are they're acting right.
You're a kid, but you can't stay here, and you certainly can't stay at my house because I got some bad habits. I drink a bit, and well, you're way too young to start attending bar. What are you gonna do at my house? Sit around and play video games all day long?
So you're just gonna send me to the wilderness?
What? You really think that's gonna work? I had a Jewish mother. And when it comes to guilt, you're not even in my weight class.
Oh, that's a good line. Oh, it's asshole.
All right, send her in.
Hi, Tim. My name is Stacy. I'm a social worker, and I'm here for you today.
Never fun conversations.
Here's the thing. She's a witness to a crime, and so we're gonna need her to stay around for a little while.
Are you okay with this? Yeah. Do you have a safe place and a safe person for her to be with?
Oh yeah, I'm the sheriff. This
Sheriff got a soft spot for her.
Yeah, bro.
No,
Look at that little smile she's got. She's like, oh yeah. She knows.
We'll contact you as soon as this is all over.
And you're okay with it? If you need anything, you let him know. And I'll come over. Oh.
Thank you.
Good day.
You think you can learn to tend bar?
Oh yeah, I can make a mean Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple.
My mom taught me.
Your mom. All right.
Dad?
Hey, kid. Looking a little worse for wear there. Might want to take that sweater off.
Yeah, she's still wearing the Pamela sweater.
She's also talking to her dead father, so it's not draw stars.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking Jason can probably sniff that thing out from a mile away.
A war, honey. It's a war coming.
A war?
Kid, you have been special since the day you were born.
Dad, I don't understand.
I want you to remember, no matter what happens, you won't be alone. You're never alone.
Does she get a cool code name?
Just sit back, shut your eyes a little bit, get some rest. Okay?
Oh, what if that was Freddy? What if she's dreaming and that's Freddy?
Let's go 2 doors to the left. There's vending machine. Just smack on the left to get a free can of soda, right?
That's the word, Sheriff.
You got any space at your place?
My place? Sure.
Sheriff, what the fuck is going on out there?
Well, you almost got it right, kid. Hell on earth. And we are smack dab in the middle of it.
If I remember correctly, he works with the sheriff to sell the drugs, right? Or to like keep it kind of clean.
Sheriff is in town with that mayor guy. We haven't seen him very much yet, but he was in episode 6 in the beginning. So
I remember the episode where the sheriff has the other guy who was dealing, but
Yeah.
he was arrested because of assault, I believe.
Correct.
So that's why he wasn't keeping a low enough profile.
Correct.
Not long enough. Yeah, well, never is.
He's awake.
Yes, he is. Him and his kin.
Michael.
Yeah.
Well, Sheriff, you're in luck.
Glad you think so. But, what do you got?
Let me introduce you to the finest tactical team in the world. Sheriff Katz.
Hell yeah, man.
There it goes.
This is the EOC.
I hope they're enough.
I feel like they won't be at first.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Goddamn foreign cars. This about a bitch.
Have we seen that guy before?
He was in The Shape.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that the paramedic from The Shape who took off?
Yes,
oh,
it is.
Come on, it's same character.
Same character.
Ah, come on, don't die now, man.
Man, fuck. Be her lifesaver. Any chance I can get a ride to the nearest town?
Hop on in.
Oh, I love you.
Oh no, who's it gonna be?
Every time I think my luck is running out, something always reminds me of how blessed I am. Appreciate the ride.
You're welcome.
So what the hell are you doing out here?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Me? Well, shit. I just left Springfield, Illinois There's some crazy shit going on around there in Haddonfield, to say the least. You ever heard of Michael Myers?
Yes, in fact, I have. I've been following that case and many others like it for the past 10 years.
Following?
Yeah. Let me introduce myself.
CIA?
Agent Stone. Pleasure.
All right. Tucker. You can call me Tucker.
Nice to meet you, Tucker. So tell me, did you happen to see Michael Myers?
Sure in the hell did.
Interesting.
Just when you think he's getting out of it,
he rolls right into Camp Crystal Lake.
Is there an
There you
after
go.
credit scene or anything?
No, there isn't.
No, thanks to YouTube, we decided to go ahead and keep that scene actually there instead of an after credit scene.
Yeah, that should have been the mid-credit one. Yeah, but you know, people tune out as soon as they see credits, so we wanted to make sure people saw it. There you guys go.
Oh wow!
Michael kept getting quiet, which we all know is a good sign.
Yeah, I was about
Yes.
to say, if you see him over in his corner like this,
Yeah,
good.
I think I'm gonna watch it again tonight too.
I am as well,
because there's a lot of dialogue in there. You know
Yeah,
that I want to go back and see for sure. But man, a lot of freaking questions, but not questions that will be probably explained later. So you know, it's not like what's the backstory on this person or what's going on. You know, I do have a lot of questions surrounding the girl with the bow staff. You know, but I feel like her story's basically just begun. And I think that there's a lot of things that are probably going to happen down the road to where if I ask them, you'll be like, you're probably going to have to wait and see, you know, because that's usually how it goes with those. But Elias, let me start with Elias.
Yes, sir.
So Elias was the one that killed the girl's father, you know, the bow staff girl's father. That mask, holy shit, that was freaking awesome, you guys. Like, where was the oh, you got it up there?
Yeah,
that's
nice.
Hang on.
Was that like a custom thing or?
See, that's the questions, you know, that I want to ask with it. Like, what was the inspiration for that mask and, you know, that look?
We bring down mom and dad.
Yeah, we did a film back in 2000. Well, it took us like 5, 6, 7 years to do. And it was called The Con, but we had a serial killer that we created in that film. And we wanted something that was similar to kind of the Clive Barker thing in Nightbreed. You know, I love that mask, if you guys remember that so much.
Yeah.
So Chuck went around and he found this and got this, and we were like, oh, I fucking love it. And we kind of utilized it in that film, but we wanted to bring this back because we always felt like it was a great mask. It looked fun. And what a great thing to put Elias in, you know, as a killer. I mean, to him, he is still satiating hell. He is still that bloodline for these two massive Titan killers that we know. And that was our storyline from the day one. We wanted Elias to be like the seed that spread this evil.
You know what I love too? So with that mask on Elias, it kind of looks like Jason was trying to mimic his dad. Like he made his own mask mimicking his dad.
Yes, exactly. And that was kind of
But he's only got the one eye.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of what we were hoping for this one. And you know, when we started the story, it was an Elias story. He is the source of this evil, and these last 3 films will explain all that.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Michael
So the
Jason
mark,
is-
like the mark, the circle of or the
thorn.
I almost said circle of thorns. The thorn mark. With that. So I'm curious. The first thing I thought of with that, for some reason, my mind went to the episode of the Horrorverse where they were standing around and they had like the book where they got the second book from.
Correct. Yep.
So
Episode 8.
is that related? Like with okay. That's immediately where my mind went when we saw the mark the first time. You know, it was just like,
Aaron, can I say one thing that's not a spoiler if people pay attention?
Oh yeah, please.
So as you guys all go back and watch it again, as I know you will, and especially you two, if you look around the room when Elias is walking towards the door, there is a cloak.
No shit.
Yeah, there's one of those red cloaks
in his room. If
You know,
pay attention when you want Wesley walks through the room.
I didn't notice the cloak, but I wonder if like my subconscious did, and that's why my mind went to part 8. You know, because that's a pull. You know what I mean? From seeing that mark to get taken back to that episode to be like, I wonder if those are related. Like that's wow, man. Wow. So at this point, you know, in the story, the team should be just getting there, correct? Because Hammer was like, hey, I want to introduce. And what did you call them again as the group, the collective group?
The EOC.
Yeah.
The EOC.
Emergency
Okay.
Operational
Command.
Excellent. Hell yeah, man. Like, I dug it.
So Bullseye, Tank, Bullet, and Hammer and Razor will all be there in the next episode. And you should be
Will Stone be there as well?
Well, Stone's on her way, so she's going to be there too. And we know she knows Hammer from the episode 3 with Michael when she confronted Michael on her own. So she's been tracking Michael Myers for a very long time. So she's on her way to Camp Crystal Lake, and we see Medic Tucker from The Shape car breaking down real close, and he ends up with her. So
He's
he'll
got
be
the worst luck.
Yeah, he sucks. He gets it's fucked. But yeah, that's kind of the storyline. So we've got some evil that's manifesting, and a lot of people have asked. I saw in the chat too about the voice that you've been hearing, and that is Fred Krueger. That is Krueger. Yeah. So, and
yeah,
that's
definitely
pretty much obvious.
Yeah, it definitely, especially towards the end, you could hear the laugh, and talking about Jason, you're alone. All of that stuff to where it's like, yes, Jason hears his mother's voice, but apparently he's also hearing Freddy.
Yeah, so
he's got a lot going on, up here.
Right. And we wanted, and that's a great point, Michael. I wanted to really say that because, you see in all the blogs how people always are talking about if Jason and Michael confronted each other, who would win? Everybody picks Jason all the time. Yeah. And you know why? Because Jason's just this mammoth beast of a fucking thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we wanted to start our Jason a little more vulnerable, like chapter 2. Episode 2, or excuse me, Friday 13th part 2 was like one of my favorites, and where he was more human, more delicate, and if you go back to The Shape and you watch that film, you realize that family is a big deal for Michael. That's why he went back and found grandma, right? But there's this thing about Jason where
yes, we shot in the head.
Yeah, we shot in the head.
You shot in the everything. He got shot in the everything, okay?
But we know that Jason Voorhees from the beginning loves his mom from the first time we see him jump out of that water. And there's these two characters that when I was thinking about them a lot, I'm like, there's so much that we've never tapped into with these characters. And it was a risk for us to try to go where we're going with this and try to humanize these two titans in a way, and I was thinking it could work. Or it might not. Some people want to see Jason just kick fucking ass and slaughter people. But if you can tap into something that stays true to that source material, maybe they'll buy it. Maybe they'll go along for the ride and see where it goes and see a vulnerable Jason that may evolve into that Voorhees we know today by this last episode. That's kind of what we're hoping to do.
Before he just fucking decimates Michael Myers.
I love the fact that you have done that with Jason. That's something I've always wanted to see. And you were at the Friday the 13th ranking that I did Thursday, and I spoke on that just a little bit. It's something that I've always wanted to see because I think that a lot of people look at Jason as he's just this machine that has none of that relation. And there is a lot of that. And I think that character has a lot of depth that hasn't been explored yet. So that makes me very curious to see what route you guys go with that.
Right.
Definitely. Hell yeah, man. And your references all the way through the Horrorverse, you're looking at multiple episodes that show Sackhead Jason from part 2. It was on a computer screen. I think it was on, something else a few times. You know,
So
bringing
like a file folder, I think.
This is the Jason you're bringing up. You guys did a fantastic job of communicating, you know, which Jason you guys are looking at. Because you could have easily just put him in like a part 7 with the chain and everything and been like, oh shit, that's monster ass Jason. No, this is Jason still trying to figure everything out and really having those issues. Hell yeah, man. Well done. Kudos.
Yeah, and it makes the fight more interesting to me with Michael and Jason. You know, you see Michael against this other one. Would he have a shot? I don't know. You never seen Michael really just destroy people, right? But in this kind of a situation where Michael is who he is already, and Jason is, you know, dealing with mama issues, daddy issues, and now he's got this other fucker in his head screwing with him. How would that fight go down?
Yeah,
you know, and if you really watch this fight, and if you guys watch it again, you might pick something up. Really watch Michael in this fight. I deliberately choreographed this fight for this reason and this reason alone. So if you really pay attention to it and you know they're brothers, just watch the fight and see what
it didn't seem like Michael was trying to kill him.
Well, he dropped the knife right away. That's the first.
Yeah, like it didn't seem like he was actually trying to kill him.
Right.
I mean, great point, Eric. Great point, because he did drop that mask, and you know, some of the things with that with the fight, it almost looked like, you know, Michael being the older brother picking on Jason at the beginning.
I was about to say who's the youngest and who's the oldest, because I feel like Jason comes across as the youngest who had a growth spurt, but now the oldest one has to keep him in check. Like, listen, you may be bigger, but I can still kick your ass.
Well, if you go off of the chronological order as to who was born first, Jason is older than Michael.
He is.
Yeah.
If you go, because that's straight from the storylines of everything. So
because he was 9 years old when he drowned in Camp Crystal Lake, and that was in 57.
Somewhere around there, yeah. I can't remember now, but it's real close. When we did the timeline before we started this entire Horrorverse, that was our basis. You know, we wanted to walk that timeline, and Chuck and I did this together. We kind of did this thing, and he would shoot me fucking messages like, "Oh shit, look what I found."
He gives me an idea. He's making dinner, and I'm sending him fucking. I was like, okay, there's this was born here. This was born here. And no, realize Horrorverse. We're not just talking about Jason and Michael. I mean, we're looking at who was born when, what happened when. When did Hellraiser start? When did Leatherface do his thing? You know, all these different things within the Horrorverse that we can create. And but yeah, creating that timeline and going like, oh look, here's the fun thing about the Horrorverse timeline that I will tell you. Everything, if you draw a straight line from fucking New Jersey, where they pretend that, you know, where Camp Crystal Lake is, and you draw a straight line through Indiana, through Illinois, everything that happened with everything else, if you avoid going down to Texas where Leatherface is, which is what I did for now, it takes you straight to my fucking house in the Pacific Northwest.
It really does. It takes us right out to where we live. It's weird. So we had this little map of the United States where all these iconic characters were, you know, in all the movies that we grew up watching. And that's what he's talking about. And you could literally almost make a pentagram and it would end up right where we're at over here. And we were like, this is meant to be. We got to do this. And the timelines work. And if you take out a lot of the sequels and you just go with the originals, that will work.
That was going to be my next point, because I didn't envy the person that had to figure out the Friday the 13th timeline after part 2, because you know that, you know, it was 3 years after, you know, the whole deal with Alice. And then all of a sudden, you know, Jason's kind of grown. And then, you know, you go from 4 to 5 to 6, and Tommy's aged what, probably like 15 years and 3 years worth of movies. Yeah. So it's just like that timeline's crazy. I like that you guys. Yeah, I like that you guys stayed early on with that. That's,
you take the first two of the franchises and stop.
Yeah, you kind of have to. I would literally want to bang my head off my desk if I was trying to really figure out that Friday the 13th timeline.
Right, and you know, and
that's nuts.
No, it is. But you take all the pieces of all the films and you just kind of keep adding them in there and pay tribute to all of them, you know. But that timeline was super important for us when we were doing this, because we wanted to make sure that, you know, if somebody didn't like it, we at least could tell them why. Here's what we tried to do in this timeline, you know, and this isn't your, you know, typical Jason Voorhees fan film. It's not, you know, there's a lot of story here. There's a lot of characters. There's ton of things going on, but Jason's a part of it, and I thought that was fun. I really thought it was just fun.
I think that makes it feel authentic that you guys did that. It adds to the authenticity of the story. Well done. Hell yeah, man.
And I like the Michael and Jason are brothers. Like we barely that it's just accepted. Like it was done so well that you're like, okay, like I'm in. Like I'm in. Like, all right, Michael and Jason are brothers. Continue.
I know, and most people are taking this. And the question is, if you know these timelines like we're talking about, how could that be possible?
Yeah.
How did Elias pull this off? How could that be possible? Because we're staying authentic to the original stories, and that's the catch. So if you guys do your homework, or if anybody watches to dive in, you might find the answers. If you look at the dates and the times, and think of a twist that you could use with Elias that could get him from this place to this place to this place during his lifetime. It's possible, especially how Jason is born, how Jason is deformed. So many things. There's so many things you could come up with. It was a lot of fun kind of put this thing together. And these last 3 movies that we do really explain it all. And we can't wait. We can't fucking wait to do it.
Well, Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think you shouldn't wait till March. I think you should start filming now, Aaron. I think y'all should go ahead and
we need a few things to be able to start filming.
I know. Yeah, it sucks. And we needed a break. We went for a year hammering these things out. And everybody's got other projects they're still trying to work on with other filmmakers and other films. And it's like, let's take a minute, breathe, get ready, and then we'll come back.
Well, I know that they have different moms, because I don't think Pamela would have been so happy if she came back and her daughter Judith had been slaughtered in the house, because she didn't react well to Jason drowning. So yeah, they would definitely have different moms. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting take on it, man, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where it goes.
And how does Kruger fit into all this? That's another question you should ask yourself.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's fun.
Well, there's
did Elias did Elias never mind.
Never know, man.
You can sit here and did how about what if we did that for 4 fucking months starting to write these?
we did. And once we got it, it was go time. So yeah, it all fell into place. But yeah.
Okay, so the last 2 are already completely written. Y'all just haven't made them.
Episode 10 is ready. Episode 11's halfway there.
Nice.
Yeah. Episode 11's halfway there, and that'll be easy to pump out once I just make sure I'm doing a couple things right, and then we'll drop it over to Steve Eaton, and he'll end up doing. Steve started that episode. I jumped in, started writing some, and then I'm going to send it back to him when I'm done, and then he'll do some rewrites, and we'll be ready. So that's kind of our flow.
I can't wait to see it. Yeah, I was about to say it. Like, I'm going to be honest. Right now, I can't think of a even like a production level movie coming out this year that I'm really waiting on as much as this one.
Oh man,
I've got more questions, more thoughts about what's going to happen in these last 2 episodes than I do about any movie coming out this year.
That's fucking great. And that's funny because a lot of the comments we're getting on this thing, and it's doing really well right now, is the same thing. People aren't giving me negative comments or giving us any kind of, they give us positive things all the time, but there's more questions. People are asking.
Right.
That's fun.
Yeah.
And some of the questions are like, we'll go back and watch again. You just missed it.
Yeah, but it's fun. Everybody's shooting messages to us all the time, and they're just like, so let me get this straight. So Michael and Jason are brothers, and okay, but where's the Thorn thing come in now? And how did Elias do it? And they're asking that, and I'm like, yes, that's great. That's great. That's engagement, and we want to keep them happy with those questions and try to answer them as we go. And I don't know what else you can do with the story. That's the whole fucking point, I think.
Got to leave them wanting more.
Yeah, man.
So something is coming to mind, and you don't have to answer this. It's just something that
I bet they won't.
Wait, Aaron, cover your mouth just in case you don't smile.
I got diarrhea mouth. I might just fucking shoot it all over the mic.
So one thing we did not see in this, and I definitely for conversation later after this is over, that I know that I'm gonna have. We did not see the puzzle box in this one. So my thought immediately goes to who has the puzzle box. Like, we know who has it. Who
has it?
Is
Hammer.
that going to be?
Wait, who has it?
Doesn't Hammer have it?
Hammer found it, but does Hammer have it?
Hammer did find it, so
Yes, he
we
did.
know that it's probably in the circulation of Hammer's.
Using
thing
all the
is-
evidence provided,
Repertoire.
Hammer has it.
Right. Thank you, Eric. Well done, sir. Well done. But I the more I think about a puzzle box in this situation, the more I think of the puzzle box as a possible weapon for Freddy. You know, like that's what my mind is immediately going to. Like, if I had a puzzle box, what would I use it for other than to get rid of Freddy Krueger? That's where my mind goes with that. But it's like,
See, told you Hammer had it.
There's there it is.
Told you Hammer had it.
If
We
you had
knew.
go ahead. If you had a puzzle box, what?
Right. No, what I'm saying is, like, I feel like the only thing that they could use that for is a weapon against Freddy, because now I
Or
could
against
be-
all of them.
Truth, you know, I could be like totally off with that, but the more I think about it, the more questions come rolling in. It's like, well, how the hell do you control Pinhead? You know, you're saying you're going to open a puzzle box. There's no guarantee he's going to grab them. He might grab you because you opened it. Like, there's so
Yeah, that's what
many
I'm saying,
things with
'cause
this.
he goes after at least according to the first one, he specifically looks for the one who opened the box.
But they're escaped from hell. They're evil. They don't
Right.
belong there. So he could. There's so much. Like,
Yeah,
like I'm saying, there's so
And
much.
when Hammer finds that in episode 7, which is Tank's episode, he was talking to someone on the phone. He goes, "Are you sure this is going to work?"
Yeah, like, it definitely seems like a trap. There's like no other reason you would have that. Like I'm kind of thinking of it as like the pod from fucking Ghostbusters. Like that's what they're doing. They're just wrangling people together so they can open this bitch, and like that's my thought.
The trick is that we've got so many characters for different reasons for going after Jason and Michael and these Titans with the EOC. Will they be able to stay on their mission or take it personally? So that's where you got to think about these guys, because we set up storylines for each of them that has more emotion to it, and will that conflict with their goal?
After all, we were all given one thing in this world, which is free will.
I'm just imagining we're gonna end up with like a fucking horror Royal Rumble. Like everyone's gonna be at once, just like last person standing wins. And I'm just like, next thing you're gonna find out is that like Elias is actually, his last name is not Voorhees. He changed it from Sawyer, and he's actually Leatherface's father too. Like that's the only way. It's the only way that it gets better. Like they're fighting like Freddy, Jason, Michael. They're all fighting. Then you just hear a chainsaw rev up, and like shit just goes bonkers.
If you hear a chainsaw rev up, what makes you think that it would be Leatherface walking into the scene?
Because he's got a fucking chainsaw.
I may or may not have connections with Bruce Campbell. You never know.
That was where my mind was going. It's like, we've already got the Evil Dead here. I'm just waiting to hear Groovy after it turns on, and it's just like, here we go. Like,
Yeah.
he is here. He is in the house. But
I just want to tell somebody to get the fuck away from me. Yeah, that's great. Get the fuck away from me.
I will tell you one thing, and Eric, you brought this up, which was a great point when they were fighting, were the drone shots that you guys had weaving in between. My first thought went to, holy shit, is that demon from the Evil Dead made it there, and is it going to jump in that girl? Like, that was the first thing that popped in my head, like, oh shit, like this is about to get really fucking crazy.
Dude, could you imagine like Michael becoming a Deadite? Like Deadite Michael?
Well, even if it was that girl with the staff, like, holy shit, like this is about to get ridiculously crazy.
Right,
Dude, it is, man.
We have just enough. We have just enough of everything to make you go like, "Ooh, what, right before everything happens.
Yeah, well, think
Yeah.
of it, Michael. When we were kids, man, and don't tell me you guys didn't do it. When you had your action figures everywhere and you're playing, you made up all kinds of cool shit, right?
Oh yeah.
So when you're playing with your Star Wars guys or your GI Joe guys, you're getting down, and you could make up anything you wanted. Look at these action figures we got to play with.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing. That's all we're doing.
mean, there have been epic battles in my parents' basement between like G.I. Joe versus the Transformers, or like Voltron versus Omega Supreme. Like, dude, the amount of battles that I had as a kid was just absolutely crazy. And definitely make sure in the chat, you guys, that I'll definitely open it up for questions. So if you guys do have questions, don't hesitate to throw those out there, and we'll get those up there and answer for you guys. But Aaron, you're 100%, dude. Like the amount of different things we had, as kids, where it was just like, what if this happened? Because you'd never see it on TV. You'd never see it. So you'd have to make that fight for yourself. And this is just a blast, you guys. Like I literally, Eric, you said it the best. I can't wait. I cannot wait for the next episode of this.
June can't come quick enough, man.
Yeah.
No. Shit, now we got to hit June.
Well, I'm
wait,
I can't wait.
I was about to say, didn't you say? Well, you said June, July.
Well,
I'm optimistic. June.
Okay, so somebody throw up Russell's comment. Yeah. If Michael Myers becomes a Deadite, we riot. You know what? Anything can fucking happen, but obviously we didn't do that because we respect Michael Myers' own skill set.
That's right. And you guys did speak about the Bo-Staff girl. The Bo-Staff girl, Michelle, is... When I started writing this, I didn't want to introduce her as an episode, one of the shorts. I wanted everybody to have a new protagonist to root for, if possible, during these last 3 films. So you're right, Michael, when you said we're just meeting her now. So there's a lot to her character. She'll be in the storyline. She's got a lot to do with it. And there's a lot of little nuggets we dropped. She dreams a lot.
Yeah,
she sees things
I noticed.
a lot. She hears things a lot. She's got some kind of gift. There's things there that could be beneficial to whatever anybody's trying to do. So,
yeah, man. She's, like that was one of my big questions: was who is she? Like, who is this? But I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna sit back and see. Because
I hope you're comfortable sitting back for a few months, my friend.
She's the girl in the woods who apparently was killed by Elias. Her husband, her father was killed by Elias.
I was about to say, wait a minute, is she dead?
No, her father was killed by Elias.
I was about to say, did you just spoil something? Because if she's dead, that's something we didn't know.
No.
Oh man,
she's real. I'm not Mark Ruffalo. I misspeak, but don't worry, I only misspoke by not saying her dad first. Played by our own very own Steve Eaton, by the way.
Yes, Steve Eaton played the dad. And he did a great job too.
He did, man. That would be. Logan saying Frank needs to be a Deadite. That's how we can get Frank back in here. He comes back as a Deadite.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing about doing this too. We told everybody if you end up dying in this, it doesn't mean you can't come back. You have no idea. I mean, we don't have any rules here other than what was already written, and they've given us a green light to do whatever the fuck we want. That's what's so cool, You can bring anybody back.
It's fun. When we went to the studio and we pitched them our idea, since the studio is me and Aaron and Sam, they were totally on board with what we wanted to do.
Oh, I'm sure. I would have loved to see that pitch and the resilience or the reluctancy that they had to let you guys do this.
The pitch was this. Hey, Sam, you're doing great on your doc. Hey, Chuck, I have this idea. And he sends me these few things. And I was like, and then we started.
There you go, man.
Yep.
I am anxious to see the team face off with everything. But I mean, if you really think about it, like the villains that we've seen at this point, we've seen Jason. Obviously Elias, but he's no longer in the picture as of now, that with what we know now.
He could be a Deadite. Everyone who's dead, I'm just be like, comes back as a Deadite.
Well, see, here's the thing. You say that, but do you remember I believe, Aaron, you were saying it was episode 8. The guy that was there with the book,
the leader,
got killed, but he came back.
Yeah, his head old healed up.
Yeah, so I don't know that if Elias has those same kind of things going on yet. It's kind of like a wait and see for that. Like, for what we know now, though, he's out of the picture. But so you have Michael and you have Jason, and then you kind of have the gray characters with the drug dealer and the sheriff. It's kind of in the gray, but as of right now, and you have Freddy. But as of right now, Freddy's tormenting Jason. Jason and Michael are brothers, but they don't get along for shit. You know what I mean? What kind of unity do the Titans have at this point to fight the good guys. You know what I mean? It's like at some point they're gonna have to look at each other and be like, look, I hate you, but for right now, we need to go ahead and take care of this. We want to live our lives the way that we live our lives. So there's a lot of questions around all of that.
I think we got one of those. I think we got one of those stepbrother comments in the show. It's like this. Somebody was thinking the same thing. It's like, wait a minute, if the EOC is now coming, and these guys just got done fighting each other, it's like then all of a sudden you get the stepbrother. Did we just become best friends?
Right.
Well,
wait and see. Everybody.
Freddy has a reason to hate Snake, and it was Snake and who went in, and because one of them stole Freddy's hat.
It was Bullseye. Bullseye
and Razor.
Bullseye and Razor, yeah.
Bullseye's wife was killed in her sleep, and Bullseye knows it was something to do. Hammer knows it was Krueger. So Bullseye's got his own agenda to find Krueger and take him out.
And two of them went in their dream, and one of them pulled out his hat. So Freddy has a reason to be pissed at one of them right now,
right?
At least
my character, yes, yep.
Yeah. So and then it's like all Freddy's got to do is he seems to be the only one who has any sort of communication with Jason.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking Freddy just slowly. I mean, and if you go with what happened in Freddy versus Jason, Freddy just full on took the shape of Pamela to convince him to do shit. So
yep.
There you go.
There's a lot of story here, but we wanted to make sure that each character had a motive for what they did. So Freddy has his own, and there's a reason for why he's showing up. And that's the fun part. Yeah. You may have to wait for that, but when you get it.
Damn it, I don't want to wait for that though.
Yeah.
Tune in next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. No, sorry, it's going to be a few months.
Russell was saying this is awesome, Chuck and Aaron. I was kidding about Michael Myers being a deadite, but it would be an awesome twist. It would be crazy.
You ain't kidding.
It would be crazy.
You can't turn someone's eyes white that are that pure black.
Would they be gray?
Would they be?
Yeah, there you go. They'd be great. I'm just imagining like his his master's the full white right now. There's some aging and stuff, but he turns into a deadite. Something happens, he's looking away. Then he turns, and now it's just got the dark veins in the mask.
Yeah.
I would be like, you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for this.
I run. That's all I gotta say at that point. It's time to go. You gotta.
And his speed, because he was already. That's the thing that I always try to consider with Michael fighting Jason is Michael tends to be a more. I mean, unless leaving out Rob Zombie Michael, I find Michael tends to be more of a slow moving, for lack of a better word, calm demeanor, even with his kills. And Jason was really accurate because Jason just always seems like he's a fucking
animal, a beast.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing a haymaker every shot.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like Rocky versus Clubber Lang going on there. And so I'm always thinking Michael's a little slower, and he just kind of moved out of the way.
And, well, Matthew, who plays our Michael, is a gigantic Michael Myers fan. And so that was, we did the choreography, I think, what was it, the Wednesday before we shot, in Aaron's front yard, and Matthew and I were out there, and it's like, well, what do you want to do? How do you see him moving? He was like, I want to dodge. I don't want to stop. I don't want to block much of anything unless it's too close. He's like, but I just want, what if I just, there was something that he saw one time in a movie where Michael just sidestepped. He's like, what if I sidestep? He's like, okay.
Yeah,
and then Aaron had him sidestep 18 times.
Yeah, that's great because Jason has to throw his bolo blows. He's got to do it.
He does.
Yeah.
What I'm imagining is if Michael does become a deadite, he's doing that. He comes back as a deadite, and then he's fucking fast. He's just quick. Because can you imagine how much more terrifying Michael would be if he's just going balls to the wall, kitchen knife everyone around? Man,
I will give this spoiler away. I do not see Michael becoming a deadite in anything I've read so
Maybe
far.
not in your film, but I got an idea for myself now.
No, it's good stuff, you guys. It's
oh
fun.
Man, I got to see Michael's a deadite now. There's got to be something. I'll make it myself. There's got to be something. Maybe 10 minutes. Just Michael as a deadite.
Oh my god. That's freaking crazy. Jesus. Oh. But I mean, you guys, Val just said it right before I was about to say it. Yeah, thank you guys. You know, like this has been absolutely amazing, and it's fun every single time with everyone. There has been yet to be something that we have watched where I've been like, okay, you know what I mean? And I really, you know, you see me like I lock in. A lot of times, you know, I'm really big with dialogue. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of times if I'm really paying attention to something and I start talking, then I'm going to miss something. You know, so that's where I have issues, you know, watching and being the best conversationalist. But I guarantee I'm going to run my mouth like crazy once it's over because I want to hear all those little things, you know, all those little subtle conversations that may explain something in 2 episodes that I wouldn't have otherwise understood. You know, those are things with me.
And I'm always just cracking jokes. Like that's
I saw Michael lean in really hard, and then I think Eric said something or Aaron said something. He like shook him off a little bit, and I like put my finger up. I'm like, just wait, just listen, hang on.
I try to keep in mind for my own sake that there's people watching me right now. Like
No,
I can't just lean back away from the microphone and like fully, and I am still fully paying attention, but that's just how I am. Like if I see something, watching a movie even by myself, I fucking talk to the TV. Like, why are you going in there? Like, come on now. What are you doing? Have you not seen? That's the way I watch movies. So, and I like to, I feel like I've tuned into some watch parties before where it's just dead silence. Like it's just people sitting on a screen
watching
doing this. And I'm like, I could just watch the movie myself. Like you're not adding anything to the movie. Like I try to throw a little addition out there. Like there's a reason you come over here and watch it with us. So that's what I try to do. I understand being like laser locked in, and I do occasionally miss something, but I also like to rewatch them.
I'm the guy that pauses the movie when someone asks me a question. Like if I'm sitting there watching a movie, like, and I'm into it, I'll hit pause. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like I've just always been that way. And I think it has to do with, being younger and my parents sitting me down in front of the TV and being like, here, just, this will keep you from, destroying shit in our house. I've always been locked in like that. But man, this has been amazing. Like you guys, thank you so much for sharing this with us, and sharing it with us on the channel. Like it's
absolutely, man. It's an honor.
Borderline makes me not want to make a fan film because I'm like, how can I do better than that, man? Come on now.
Make your movies.
Always make your shit.
Make your movies. Make your movie. We started to. We did this stuff for a long time, and we still got to get better. We still got a lot to learn. We still got so many things we want to do that we've never even touched on yet. You just got to keep going. Just keep making them. You got a storyline. You want to see Michael's a Deadite? Fucking make it.
Oh, no, that's getting made. That's definitely getting made. That's something I've never seen before.
No one can stop you. Make it.
Yeah, I mean, as a filmmaker, guys, remember, here's the most important thing as a filmmaker. The only person you're in competition with is yourself. Aaron and I have this conversation all the time. It's because, there's so many people around here that make movies also just like we do. But at the same time, nobody makes movies the way we do. Nobody can turn them around. But there's a lot of filmmakers out there, not just around here, guys. Don't worry, I'm not throwing everybody under the bus. There's a lot of filmmakers out there who start doing something and never finish it. And that's the biggest hardship that I always find for the actors, because the only thing the actors have to show, if they're volunteering their time, is what you can give them from the finished product. And that's one thing that we've always prided ourselves on, is being able to make sure that our actors always have something to show for the time that they gave us.
I've already got
and
two.
We're always competing with ourselves. I mean, everything you do is going to be better than the last thing you made. So if you make something that's complete shit, don't worry. The next thing, you learn something. We made a movie where the first movie was lacking in lighting and fucking sound. What's the one thing you don't have to worry about in these movies? Aside from what Tubi's doing with the volume, or YouTube's doing with the volume. But other than that, lighting and sound is pretty damn good because we learned our lesson the first time. You always have the opportunity to learn.
And that's something like, I feel like at this point we don't even talk about it anymore with you guys and stuff, because technically it's there. Like there's technically all your your lighting, your sound, the shots, like it's all there. Like we don't even have to talk about that because it's like at this point we know it's going to be good. Like you just say the same thing every episode, but y'all got that shit down. So Now it's just a story is and that's one of the big problems if you don't have those things down is it kind of takes you out of the story. So like you guys already have that down so well that it's just like you're just in the story completely.
That's great.
And gotta fucking wait till June to get the rest of the story.
You don't get the rest of it, you just get the next episode.
Come on, just let me have this. Let me believe that I'm gonna get it.
You'll get more.
I'll give you one more thing. So the next film is pretty much based off of all these movies are inspired by a lot of movies that I grew up with, that Chuck grew up with, you guys grew up with. So if you're thinking about a group of guys going after a monster, what movie comes to mind?
Predator.
Thank you. All right, Eric. So episode 10 is pretty much Predator.
Shit, was I was just like, oh yeah, that's I'm automatically thinking of Arnold and Carl Weathers out there, and is someone gonna recreate the handshake, the muscle shake?
Well, you already got a hint at it if you paid attention.
In episode 5 with Razor and Bullseye.
I'm pretty sure if we go back and watch that episode, I did say, Dylan, you son of a bitch, when that happened.
You did, yes.
I'm pretty sure I did.
We've been hitting that Predator for a while, so you've got a team of badasses going after a Predator.
Hell yeah, man. I'm not even going to tell you guys the movie that came to mind when you're like, what do you guys think of when you think about a group of guys hunting a monsters? First thing that popped in my head, Monster Squad? Like,
that's a great one, yeah. We're the Monster Squad.
Monster Squad. Wolfman has nards. I love it.
And you know what's funny? You may be right. That might be in this. I have no idea.
Well, I thought multiple monsters, you know what I mean? Like Jason, Michael. Now it was before it was Dracula and the Wolfman, and it's just like that's where I was at with that.
And who knows? That could have been the reason why I even started writing this, to get to that moment, because I love Monster Squad. I'm right with you, Michael.
Yeah.
I love
Hell
that.
Yeah, man.
Great. Man.
Hell yeah.
And one of the few movies that have never been remade.
You're right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, truth.
So far.
Sure, it's in production somewhere.
You know what I mean? Don't challenge Hollywood. They'll do it.
Yeah, no shit.
Coming soon from CCC Entertainment Group. No, I don't like working with kids. So hard.
Well, knowing, the way that things go now, they'll probably bring them back like in their 50s. Like, like the team's getting back together. They're back. You know what I mean? That's probably what they'll end up doing. But guys, this has been great. We're hitting the 2-hour mark, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. There's nothing but comments and thank yous in the chat from everyone, and I definitely want to thank you guys. Again, I think it's probably like the third or fourth time to thank you guys on this stream alone, but for coming and sharing this with us, because it's been absolutely amazing yet again, and we can't wait.
We were just
I can't wait.
We were. Seeing how engaged you guys have been watching the Horrorverse. I mean, that's what it's about for us. We appreciate you guys for enjoying it, liking it, talking about it, getting it out there more, sharing it with your tribe of people. And I mean, that's what it's about. We got to support each other and get our stories out there. I mean, you guys are right there too. So make your shit. You make your shit. We'll get on our podcast. We'll promote your shit. That's what we do.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's what we do.
Once I get it going, I'll hit you guys up.
Keep getting in that. I'll send you those links for the color grading. Get out there tomorrow. Play with those cameras. Get used to them. Film something.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on it.
Yep.
Like Misery. Here it is. It's raining ice. Misery.
You're a little worse than me. I think I'm still in like the 50 or like mid 40s to 50s. So.
Well, it's 36 right now, and it was 9 2 days ago. So we're moving up. But we'll probably go right back down, because February in Ohio is the worst month for us here temperature wise. Usually we get down negatives, so that's always super fun and aggravating, but what can you do? Anyway, again, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I want to thank everybody in the chat. I want to thank our panel guests. Eric, I want to thank you for being here again, buddy.
Always, man.
Fantastic night. And I'll talk to you guys backstage for a few minutes, but I won't be back until, actually, I'll be back tomorrow on Eric's channel. Tomorrow.
I say, where the hell you going, man?
I lied. I will be back. Eric, you want to talk a little bit about what you have coming up?
Well, I actually have to change it, because I picked something and made thumbnail and everything, but then I was like, oh, we're watching a Friday fan film on Monday. Do I want to double up on Jason? And decided not to. So I'm going to change it. What we will be 9 o'clock tomorrow. We'll have something that's not Friday the 13th to watch and have a good time with.
Excellent. Can't wait. 9 p.m. tomorrow on the Bearded Entertainment. But for everybody else, hopefully we'll see you all there tomorrow night, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Thank you, everybody.
Later.
Bye, everybody.
Toodaloo, motherfucker.